Timothy McVeigh's attorney speaks and suggests his client may have been a fall guy.
This is the CBS Sunday Night News with Russ Mitchell.
And good evening. With Timothy McVeigh facing a sentence of death, his lead attorney suggested tonight the jury had not learned the whole story. In an exclusive interview with Dan Rather on the CBS News broadcast 60 Minutes, Stephen Jones said the jurors who convicted McVeigh were not allowed to hear evidence of a wider conspiracy.
There's also some evidence that suggests that he may simply have been a patsy, that he may have been used and involved by others in a sort of a convenient fall guy and permitted himself to be used, and his views about Waco were taken over and used as the inducement.
There are others in the McVeigh case speaking out, jurors who say even after spending 7 weeks listening to evidence, they still don't have the answer to one of the most important questions. And Tim McVeigh's father. Kristen Jeanette Myers has more.
Timothy McVeigh has been transferred under heavy guard from his special cell in the Denver federal courthouse back to prison in Englewood, Colorado. And for the first time, McVeigh's father has spoken.
It's been terrible. And, we're real disappointed, but that's the way it goes.
In an interview with CBS affiliate WIVB in Buffalo, Bill McVeigh said he was well treated in Denver, even by the victims' families.
At least 10 of them come up and talk to me while I was eating breakfast, and a couple while I was having a drink the other day, and they just offered their condolences and said they're praying for me.
Jurors say there is one thing they'd all like to ask McVeigh.
Why?
Why?
I would have liked to have known when in his life he changed.
But a few added it wouldn't have made a difference. Some even understand why McVeigh appeared unmoved and stoic throughout the trial's 7 weeks.
To be on trial for a crime of such magnitude, it was probably better off for him not to make any expression on his face whatsoever.
As the McVeigh jurors prepare to return to their lives as retirees, a landscaper, waitress, nurse, apartment manager, and computer programmer, they respond with one voice on whether they'll ever serve on a jury again.
No.
Kristen Jeanette Myers, CBS News, Denver.
A new government report on the so-called Gulf War syndrome reportedly finds substantial evidence linking exposure to Iraqi chemical weapons with certain health problems of veterans. The GAO report obtained by the New York Times also found that the connection in previous government reports between stress and physical symptoms is not well established. All sides are optimistic that a settlement between 37 states and tobacco manufacturers is only days away. One negotiator who speaks for children's rights told CBS